Well, hi, everybody, and welcome to another EBTV sports presentation. Tonight, from East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, it is girls basketball, as East Brunswick takes on South Brunswick in a Greater Middlesex Conference Red Division game. This is Jimmy Allinder being joined by Charlie King. And Charlie, tonight's game features teams East Brunswick with an 8-1 record, South Brunswick with a 1-7 record, going in the opposite direction. Will the Bears have a challenge getting up for this game tonight?
No, I don't think so. It's home. We got the background music here. Coach Carney doesn't let them rest too often. He keeps them pumped up, ready to go. So I don't think there will be a letdown. If you remember, we did this game last year here at East Brunswick, the South Brunswick game, and they gave us a pretty good game. Came right down to the end, and it was that fourth quarter deal again, which East Brunswick seems to have a little bit of an advantage in that fourth quarter with their conditioning and so forth. But DeMotor is back from last year. I remember her name on the roster, who was one of their leading scorers. I know the coach indicated that they were having some trouble scoring some points. That's not a problem for East Brunswick, though. So, I mean, I think that East Brunswick should be in control of the situation. But looking at South Brunswick warming up here behind you, they seem to have some size. We'll see what kind of ball handlers they are.
Let's talk about East Brunswick a little bit more. Some of the individuals on the team. Tell me what you think of how some of the girls have been playing and what we can look forward to as we move into the thick of the season.
Well, you know that I've been extremely impressed with Joe Masterton. Matter of fact, the other night after we did the overage game here a week or so ago, I mean, she's as good as anybody that I've seen come through here in the last several years. She shoots the ball well. She handles the ball well off the dribble. She can press, she rebounds, she shoots foul shots extremely well. I'm looking at Reggie's book right here, his stat sheets, and she's averaging 20 points a game. She's shooting 70% from the foul line or 65, something like that. So she's a player. Medansky, also very talented young lady who has the one problem, she winds up getting herself in foul trouble once in a while, that she did against Old Bridge. But when she stays out of foul trouble, she's 14, 15-point scorer for the Bears as well.
And Jamie Assini had a career-high 23 points in that Old Bridge game.
She had 20, I think it was. I think it was 20 points against Old Bridge. She had an outstanding game. And Jamie is, I think, the best foul shooter on the team at about 70-some%. So she's a player. Both of the Barbado young ladies, I mean, they just play with such determination and such heart that you have got to be impressed with their contribution to this team. So the Bears have a pretty strong team.
Okay, so we're going to have this game tonight, and then you're going to find out East Brunswick's going to be moving into the rest of their schedule. They're the odds-on favorite to win the GMC. And, oh, by the way, Heather O'Reilly did make the national team, right? Made the team, so she's not going to be available for some games in January, but she will be back in February. All right, let's take a break right now. We'll be back with the tip-off right after this. All right, back here at East Brunswick High School Gymnasium, where the East Brunswick girls will take on South Brunswick. We're about ready to have the starting lineups. We don't know them as of yet, Charlie, although I can pretty much... I would tell you that if East Brunswick jumps out to a big lead, probably a lot of the girls on the roster are going to get some playing time tonight. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Don't want to assume anything.
I would expect that they would see some action this evening. We're going to...
All right, let's listen to the introductions.
Good sportsmanship should be reflected by all spectators. We ask that spectators remain off the court at all times and that all cheers be positive and directed to your team. And now, the starting lineups. For the Vikings, number 3, Heather Dometer.
This is Heather Dometer, number 3. Charlie mentioned her up top, a returning player.
Number 4, Larissa Rogan.
Larissa Rogan.
Number 10, Jessica Mastronardi.
Jess Mastronardi. Yeah.
Number 23, Jessica Harbison.
Jessica Harbison, number 23.
And number 25, Alicia Langone.
Alicia Langone, number 25. That rounds out the starting lineup for South Brunswick. Jamie Bonemer in her 6th year coaching.
Number 12, Jill Masterton.
Excuse me. Jill Masterton, who Charlie talked about. By the way, nice picture of her in the Star Ledger.
Yes, it was. It was outstanding.
Right.
Yeah.
There's Sylvia Madansky, 24.
Number 13, Jessica Barbado.
Justine Barbado, number 13.
Justine Barbado. Number 30, Jenna Barbado.
Here's Jenna Barbado.
And number 23, Jamie Assini.
And number 23, Jamie Assini, rounds out the starting lineup. Of course, East Brunswick coached by Reggie Carney, who is mic'd up tonight, so we'll get to hear from him.
As you said, Jamie Assini, who career high 20 points against Old Bridge the other night, very instrumental in that overtime victory.
And that's the
Bears.
contributions that East Brunswick are going to have to get from other players when
That's
Heather's
true.
not available. All right, we're going to have the national anthem sung tonight by actually East Brunswick Sylvia Madansky. So let's listen in.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And there you have it.
Very nice.
Right, the national anthem sung
Right.
by Sylvia Madansky.
Score 14 points a game, sing the national anthem. Maybe we can get her
Not
to
bad.
sweep the floor or something afterwards. She does about everything for the
Charlie, I
Bears.
have an idea. If East Brunswick has a big game, have her sing the national anthem. That'll get all the butterflies out of her, so she'll be ready to play.
You noticed the other night, though, against Old Bridge, I thought she was going to sing the national anthem, but for whatever, she opted out, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, maybe it was just that, Old Bridge, they knew that was
Sure.
going to be a very
She was
tight
probably
contest. So
focused in on that.
yeah, I'm sure.
Okay,
All right, but I think that's probably a good idea.
here we go. Sylvia will be jumping center for East Brunswick.
Right, 8-1 Bears against the 1-7 Vikings.
Charlie, you mentioned you'd like to see a little bit more out of Sylvia offensively.
Yeah, I think that she got herself in foul trouble the last game, and when she does, it obviously takes her out of her rhythm. So we'll see
All
what
right.
happens tonight.
East Brunswick on the tip, and as usual, good ball movement. South Brunswick playing man-to-man, and they're going to have some open looks tonight here. There's a good rebound by number 23. That is Harbison. And with the ball is Dometer. That is, let's check, number 10, Mastronardi.
Right.
She with the ball now is bumped by Barbado.
Jenna Barbado with her first foul.
You're going to have to forgive me if I just say Barbado,
Yes.
unless you want to go with Justine and Jenna. I haven't figured that out
No,
yet.
Barbado was great, I think.
Okay. We'll let them figure it out.
We'll let them figure
Okay,
it out.
good. All right. South Brunswick with the inbounds. Dometer, left hand. There's the shot up, won't go. However, number 23, Harbison gets her own rebound. It was blocked.
And
Here comes
blocked
East
by-
Brunswick.
Right.
Assini, cross court to Masterson with an open three. Did she have 5 threes last game? I counted in the scorebook. I think we'll have to check that out.
I believe
she was raining threes.
Yes, and she had the game before here. She had 5 in the third quarter, 25. Jim.
All right, Langone with the first basket of the ball game for South Brunswick off a rebound makes it 2-0 Vikings. We'll see how long that stands. Masterton did not have the angle on that shot. Dometer, she's crowded. And a jump ball called. Possession arrow to South Brunswick. That is something that South Brunswick will have to avoid tonight.
Right, they certainly will. There's a little tight here in the early going.
Right. This is Langone. Gives to Mastronardo. Mastronardi, I should say. Bounce pass inside. Barbado was caught behind on that one.
Nice screen. Dominator.
Gets the 2 points, and it is 4-0 South Brunswick. Masterson cuts to the side. Barbado inside. Assini, she was hot the other night, won't go this time. And another rebound for the Vikings. Here comes Mastronardi. It's tapped away, and they say off her. Good play, defensive play.
By Masterton, nice tip there. Got tipped it away. Barbado.
Masterson to the middle.
I thought she could have taken that one a little bit further.
A lot of room inside, however. Where's Sylvia at? They're going to throw this up. That won't go.
She's outside.
Yeah.
Sylvia.
Down a little too long.
Demoter intended for Rogan. A little bit long.
Do we want to say that East Brunswick's lethargic or what?
Well, I think your comment or your question at the start of their opening statements there, was right on target. The Bears do seem to be a little bit lethargic.
Barbado with the ball, and she gives to Majansky, who's outside. Now East Brunswick a little reluctant to shoot. Actually, they're not really getting those good looks. Majansky drives, puts up the right hand, and a blocking foul. That's the first.
Number 25, Lancone.
All right. East Brunswick will inbounds. Charlie, who has the foul for East Brunswick? Rebound.
Barbado,
Okay.
Jenna.
Thank you. 4-0 South Brunswick. East Brunswick yet to get on the scoreboard. We have 5:05 left to go in the first period.
It's a long 3 minutes without a hoop here.
Exactly. And there's another tip away by Barbado. Reggie not exactly in a panic mode yet.
Not yet, not yet. He's going to let him play through this, but he can't be happy about the ball not going in the hoop here.
There's just the movement's not there on the offensive side.
Well, we're moving, but the shots seem to be a little tight on some short arming and so forth. So
I remember talking to Jamie Bomer at the top of the show. She had mentioned we're a good defensive team.
Right, and they have been.
Yeah.
They've stayed in front of the Bears here, not giving them much.
And they've rebounded well.
Yes, they have.
That rebound goes to East Brunswick, however. And Justine DeJenna. Masterson with a three-point shot. But she puts it in.
Bears are on the scoreboard.
All right, and it's 4-3 South Brunswick. I want to find out how many threes Jill had last game. I think it was a lot.
I have it right here.
There's a travel.
Travel against 23. Harbison?
Yeah, Jessica Harbison. All right, East Brunswick with a chance to take the lead now. 4:35 left to go in the first quarter of play. Barbado, Masterson with another three.
Short.
Rebound, Madansky. She was underneath, however. And Vikes can come out of it. Mastronardi. Good shot by Langone.
Nice move, nice pass actually, and it hit her right in stride. Bears rushing it up the other side here.
6-3. Excuse me, Assini with a three-point try. That won't go. Barbado with a rebound. That won't go. Masterson, she puts it up, won't go. Out of bounds and off East Brunswick, so South Brunswick will get the ball. Good sequence for the Bears in the sense that they got a lot of shots off. However,
won't
go.
Wouldn't go in. There's a lid up there.
Mastronardi, bounce pass inside, good one. And a nice shot up by Harbison. And it's 8-3, that's the largest lead, 5 points for South Brunswick. And what is clearly not a good quarter for East Brunswick. thus far.
No, and it's good, just solid man-to-man defense by South Brunswick that's giving the Bears some problems.
You know, Jill just hurt her finger on that play. I hope. Stuffed.
Stuffed by Harbison, number 23. Couple of substitutions in here. We'll keep track of that a little bit.
Right.
For,
And by the way, Karen Jensen, number 12, will not be playing tonight.
Okay.
So they only have, I believe, 3 on the bench.
Well, you know, what the Bears like to do.
Yes, indeed.
Put that pressure on.
Barbato didn't want to take it. She took the shot inside. Very nicely done. And
It's Jenna.
that was Jenna, I'm sorry. And it's 8-5. Good pass inside. East Brunswick caught. Now that's very uncharacteristic of the
Yeah, they
East
beat
Brunswick
East
team.
Brunswick down the court. They sure did. Give them credit. South Brunswick came to play tonight. They didn't mail in this score.
And that is on Justine. Second team foul for East Brunswick. And shot up and will not go in. This is Diana Balachi in the ball game.
Second one.
That hits.
A little better. The first one, she was leaning back again. I don't know. We all like to do that, I guess.
9-5 in favor of South Brunswick. That's correct. 2:59 left to go in the first quarter of play here at East Brunswick High School. Masterton. Nice move inside, but it won't go.
And she hits the bottom of the rim.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
one of those nights. Okay,
let's hope it's not an omen.
Thrown away by South Brunswick.
Mastronardi.
Mastronardi a little bit long on that pass.
So an interesting beginning to this game.
Yes.
That was a nice little screen.
It's always more interesting for me when the Bears are ahead, though.
Good inside move by Barbato. However, it will not go. She draws the foul.
She's going to the foul line. It'll be 2 shots. 2-5.
That would be Langone, and then she picks up her second foul.
Mm-hmm.
So immediately substitution. Larissa Rogan will be back in the game, as will Samantha Littlejohn. So Jamie Bomer going to her bench early on, which she'll have to. She's going to have to rotate.
When I saw that name Littlejohn, I thought maybe we were going to Clemson tonight. That's where they play, in Littlejohn.
Very good. Justine
hits the
missed,
second.
Right, she missed the first. So it's 9-6 in favor of South Brunswick with 2:24. Jenna's out.
Choma in for the Bears.
Beth Choma still nursing that injury. Let's see how she performs tonight.
As you can see, her left ankle is heavily taped.
Right. Good
Knocked
pressure.
out by Assini.
Almost caused the steal. Here's the inbounds. This is Balachi. Ball handled by Littlejohn. Stopped her dribble.
And they run a nice cut there.
And they call no foul as Rogan put up a 2, makes it 11-6. Whoops. Badansky with it. That's a kind of an off-balance shot. However,
Choma.
Beth gets the rebound and draws the foul.
Either around 5 or 4. 5.
Balachi picks up her first.
Third team foul.
Charlie, how's East Brunswick on the foul line for this season? Do you have that?
Yeah, they were about a little over 60, I think
right.
64%.
So Choma makes the first. She will get the second. Score 11-7. Not good on the second. Like her form, however. And East Brunswick gets the rebound. Assini three-pointer. No foul called, huh?
Jamie almost got knocked down on that
Yeah.
three-pointer. The official looked right at it, but never blew the whistle. Maybe that P wasn't working in the whistle.
That was a liberal 5 seconds.
That was.
Drive inside, won't go. Missed opportunity for South Brunswick. Barbato to the middle. Kicks outside to Jamie Assini. No. Medansky, however, with the rebound, makes it 11-9. East Brunswick narrowing that margin.
Yeah, that's a little bit more of the East Brunswick tempo that you like to see.
And they're starting to pick it up a little bit. This is Malata in the game. So I think everybody's seen action for South Brunswick.
Yes, they have. They've all been in.
Bounce pass inside. Oh, a little long on the pass. She had the shot, did
yeah,
Balachi
should have shot.
Yeah.
You're that close to the hoop. You know, my philosophy, Jim, is that if you don't shoot, you can't score. And I had a conversation the other night after the game with a little short conversation with Coach Henning and a couple of players here. And I said, you got to shoot the ball. That's the key.
All right, Aaron Whalen is in the game for East Brunswick.
Number
Masterson. That was a blocking foul.
On number 4, it looks
Rogar.
like.
Yep.
Yep. What's that, 14 fouls? Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Masterson. Okay, so they will inbounds. Looking for the inbounds. There it is to Medansky. Inside, nice pass. That was a set play. East Brunswick going to the boards harder.
Yeah, Masterton got knocked to the ground on that inbounds.
Jill driving with the left hand, puts it up with the right. Draws the foul. 5th team foul.
3.
So that was Dometer. And we have 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. It's 11-9 in favor of South Brunswick. And swish by Jill. And East Brunswick can tie the score on this foul shot. Medansky out.
And Lauren Schaefer, number 45, in for the Bears.
Only 2 fouls for East Brunswick this quarter, both by Justine and Jenna. Misses on the second. Ahead of the field, Mastronardi puts it up and in.
Very nice. She got herself under control before she let go of that ball. That was the difference.
13-10, South Brunswick. East Brunswick has trailed the entire way here. Aaron throws up an errant ball. I don't know what was going on there.
Well, she got bumped, I think.
Yeah, and again, another foul. That was on 22, Littlejohn. So the fouls distributed.
16 fouls.
Yeah.
Aaron Whalen on the line.
She hits the first. East Brunswick 4 for 7 thus far from the foul line. Misses on the second, so an even 50%. Choma rebound, falls off of Masterton's hands. So with 8 seconds, South Brunswick could probably, unless they turn it over. Dometer, she knows what time's on the clock. They get it off. Won't go, however.
Number 4 got the shot off Rogan, but no good.
End of the first period, 13-11 South Brunswick, and won't it be interesting to hear what Reggie has to say?
He looks pretty calm.
Yeah, he does.
That's it. Good job. All right. When we get to half-court defense, we've just got to remember that the weak side is sagging in that middle. They're running a double cutter, right? Cut, second cutter coming around. So again, probably you be ready to clog that middle, okay? Be ready to clog the middle, right? Come on, let's go. Come on, doing a great job. Hey, now let's start turning them over here. Score, 1, 2, 3, score.
Sounds like he's going to turn up the pressure a little bit.
Well, no, what he was doing is they're running a double cutter, if you will. They bring the ball to the one side or another, usually to the right side here, and they bring a cutter around off a screen there, and then the second one. So what he was telling them and suggesting that the offside people away from where the ball is need to drop into the paint, and they'll naturally take that cut away.
Gotcha.
But they still always positive.
All right, 13-11. East Brunswick inbounds the ball to begin the second quarter of play.
Back with the starting lineup.
Yep. Masterson inside.
Had to take that one.
Barbato had an open look for a moment. Cassini has an open look. She hasn't been successful. Dometer Inside, she drives in.
Masterton, nice hands to knock that away and not to commit the foul.
Good thing she did, too.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
There's the inbounds. And it falls by Mestinardi. And it's 15-11, South Brunswick.
Barbado wound up behind her, and somebody had to help her.
Inside, Barbado tried to squeeze through, couldn't. Dominator to the middle, she puts it up. And it hits. 17-11. And what a surprise we have here in the early going. Podansky forces it, won't go. And Reggie gets off the bench.
A little bit disappointed with some of the shots.
Yeah, I think, to me, I think East Brunswick looked at South Brunswick's record and said, you know,
a little
all we
flat,
have to do
as
is
you
show
suggested.
up.
I didn't think the Bears would be flat, but they have been thus far.
All right, Masterton from the outside. She strokes it through.
That helps.
Second three, 17-14. And I'll tell you what, with the East Brunswick's scoring ability, especially from Masterson and also Assini, they can erase this deficit very quickly.
Yeah, you know, but you don't want to let a team that's 1-7 hang around.
True. Draws the foul, does Barbado.
I think it was on number 4, Rogan.
And if it is, that's her second. 17th foul, so East Brunswick will be in the 1-on-1.
This will be 2 shots here on this.
They say it was on
number
Dominator.
3. Yeah, Dominator, her second also.
Yeah. Shot is good. Justine draws East Brunswick closer, 17-15.
Substitute Dominator comes out with those fouls, and Littlejohn, number 22, replaces her.
Off on that one, however, Masterson with the nice turnaround won't go. Taps it off her. Pressed by East Brunswick. Without Dominator in there, I think it's a problem. Oh, Assini with the foul.
Assini from behind.
It's only the 13th foul for East Brunswick.
Right. One on Barbado, and the other on Assini.
Whoops. Bounced around. Mastronardi recovers it.
Knocked away by Medansky and out of bounds. It'll be South Brunswick ball.
In, stolen by East Brunswick,
Medansky's
stolen back.
bad pass.
Yeah. Fortunate for East Brunswick, they didn't convert on that. Down to Barbado.
Won't go.
Follows up. She's
Good.
fouled and
Foul.
hits. Justine Barbado draws yet another foul.
Mastronati, her first.
They're piling up the fouls as
They
South
sure
Brunswick.
are.
That has to be a source of concern.
Yeah, you see Medansky took that ball and threw it back towards the basket. Never. It's
Okay.
like throwing it across the goal and kicking it across the goal in soccer.
Good analogy. All right, let's listen to Reggie.
Right now. Guys, pay attention. Right now, they are gasping. If you can suck it up here for 3 minutes, get after them, don't let them have anything, box out everybody. We're leaking out a little bit. Again, understand, we're running, we're leaving her alone down here. Everybody go to the boards and then go. Push it. If there's nothing, your trailer's right there. Keep after them right now. Come on, let's go. Now, don't be settling for threes when we had 8 minutes of 1-and-1s and we haven't gone for a 1-and-1 yet. Take it to the hole. Score. 1, 2, 3, score. Come on.
That's good strategy.
Yeah, he said they're puffing a little bit. We want you to, for the next 3 minutes, to put the pressure on them, and you know, let's not look for the three so much. We have the opportunity to go to the line. We want to go inside and get fouled.
Well, another thing, a tired team
A
also
tired team, a
tends to
short
foul
bench.
more.
Well, and a short bench too.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if they got some foul trouble here, as we said, Dominator is out with 2. Actually, put her back in.
Rebound nicely by Masterson. So she puts it home and gives East Brunswick its first lead of the evening. 19-17 with 5:35 left to go in the second quarter. Didn't think I'd be saying that.
I'm sure you didn't. I didn't either.
To the basket, Madansky out of the blocking foul.
That's her first. Team's fourth.
Inbounds to South Brunswick. Shot put up.
Little John.
A little long by Little John. However, the Vikings get the rebound. Dometer, who's back in the game. Excuse me, that wasn't Dometer, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, okay. Short on another shot.
Brogan shot.
Cassini looking for the open player. Masterton. Boy, they move the ball well, do they not? Cassini decides to take it. They get the rebound. Here comes South Brunswick. To the middle. There's an open look there. Will not go. Whoa. That wasn't quite there. So Dometer is back in the game with 2 fouls. Harbison.
Almost stolen by
Langone.
Madansky. Tied up by Barbado.
And the possession arrow is to South Brunswick. Substitutions once again.
Choma and Whalen in for the Bears. Cini and Barbado go to the bench for the Bears.
Okay. Shot put up by Dometer, a little hard. Here comes East Brunswick. They're ahead of the field if they want. Madansky puts it up and in.
That's what Coach Carney wants to see. Run it up down the court.
And East Brunswick now with a 4-point lead, 21-17, almost stolen by Whalen. They have South Brunswick a little frazzled now. Shot short. Here comes East Brunswick on the rebound. That was Choma. Masterton, who's pretty much been in the whole game, has she not?
She has. She's
Behind
pushing
the
it
back.
up. Nice move.
Wow.
Oh! Beautiful move by
Went to the left side and put it up with the right hand.
Jill, and she got fouled.
I got her with 11 points now.
That's what I have.
Okay. The foul is charged to Balachi, her second.
Correct.
Team's 9th. Masterson converts. 12 points to lead all scorers. 24-17.
Got beat down the court
Stuffed well.
by Choma.
Dometer recovers. 24-19, East Brunswick.
Actually, that was Madansky, I think, on the stuff.
Yes, it was.
Masterton
Oh,
has that layup just roll off the rim.
boy, she's getting a lot of inside looks now.
Yes, she is. Well, that drive has been there throughout.
Inside to Langone, puts it up and in. She had position.
Well, she pinned Madansky on her hip there and took advantage of it.
24-21, 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass, left it for Barbado. Madansky in the middle. She has the open look. Oh, can't finish it off. And I think she's charged with the foul. Sylvia picks up her second.
I don't know if that was much of a foul. You know, I mean, it's such an... Officials just seem like they feel like they have to blow the whistle on that one. Get a lot of bumping and so forth. They won't make a call, and then they make one like that.
South Brunswick with the ball, inbounds. They've been having some difficulties getting the ball across court. Langone.
Changed her pivot foot that time, I think, and took a step.
Right, that was Harbison.
But she had the right idea.
East Brunswick coming back. Cassini, she's going to take it. Will not go.
Bears standing around watching that shot instead of getting in a position there for a rebound.
Oh!
Whoa.
Cassini, I believe, is... Well, let's see who's charged with
It's
this.
got to be a Cini.
That is Jamie's second foul. 6th team foul.
She went down and tried to stop the person from driving. I don't know if she had her feet planted or not, but it was a pretty heavy collision.
It's a little contact going on inside.
Well, that's a contact sport.
Long. Tapped away. East Brunswick's ball.
I'm surprised the officials didn't call over the back on that one. I don't think there was a foul, but you know the way they like to call that.
Sure.
Let them play.
Barbado handling the ball. So they got Jill in a post position now. Whoops. Lost it momentarily. Gets it back. Jump ball. Possession arrow, East Brunswick. No, it should be East Brunswick.
It is East Brunswick's ball.
Right.
Yeah. 2 minutes remaining in the half.
2 minutes to go in the period. That was ill-advised. We get away with it momentarily. Wow.
Schomer on the foul.
So Beth picks up her first. That's the team's 7th, so we're in a 1-on-1 situation.
Coach Carney can't be too happy about that sequence. The
No,
Bears look very sloppy.
That was not a good inbounds pass. Shot up and in by Harbison.
As I said, extremely sloppy on the part of the Bears.
And 24-22. It was 24-17 a moment ago. Now it's 24-23. South Brunswick hanging in with 1:54 left to go in this first half. Masterson left alone. Wow. That finds its way in. That's her third 3. East Brunswick 27-23. They get it in somehow. Oh, Rogan doesn't look too confident with
No,
handling
she
that
looked
ball.
like she walked on that too.
Drives, however,
Well,
took a step.
Well, if she didn't walk out in front, she certainly walked that time.
There you go. She doesn't look the most confident with that ball.
No, she doesn't, and she's got nice size. You
Yeah.
might want to get her a little closer to the basket.
All right, with 1:19 left to go, it's 27-23. East Brunswick looking to add to its lead. Masterson.
Nice screen.
Masterton, excuse me. Whalen with an open look. Hits.
She
That's
had the
great.
feeling. She called for that one.
Sure. 30-23.
Aaron
is
is
largest
a
lead.
very good shooter.
Okay.
Aaron Whalen is a very good shooter. And she's
Pass.
confident, which is all part of hedge. Look at that. Oh,
Again.
that's nice defense.
Yeah.
Jill Masterson with an outstanding defensive effort. She hedged on the coming down, backed up, and the pass, forced the pass to be over the head of the player, South Brunswick player. Nice move.
So we're under a minute, 40 seconds left to go. After a slow start, East Brunswick seems to be playing more confident this quarter. Jill with a long-range bomb, will not go.
Whalen.
Jump ball, possession arrow to South Brunswick.
Whalen and Rogan, 27 seconds remaining.
Stolen. And now they come out to meet Jill, which leaves Whalen alone.
Don't leave her open underneath there. Whalen with her 6-point.
That was a defensive breakdown. 32-23. Shot up. Well,
No good. It's can't. We don't have continuation in high school.
okay. That foul charged to Beth.
3-0, he said.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jenna.
Right. So 9 seconds left to go. Mastronardi on the line to shoot 1-on-1. Long on the first. East Brunswick, they have some time. Boy, they're ahead of the field. Wow. And if there was ever evidence that South Brunswick was tired, that was it.
Justine, both Jenna and Justine were back on that one, so it could have been either one. Nice pass down court.
Yeah, you would have thought that South Brunswick would have been ready defending that with the time on the clock. Anyway, it's 34-23. East Brunswick, after that slow start.
We had an exciting first half, though. South Brunswick hung right in there. It's starting to get away from them a little bit right now. 34-23. 11-point lead for the Bears, and of course the big story, Jim, Jill Masterton again.
Yeah, she's got 3 threes. We'll find out those statistics as to what she got the last game. See what the record is, too.
I have it here.
Okay, let's take a break right now. We'll be back with second half after this. All right, we are back at halftime of the East Brunswick South Brunswick game. And as usual, we arranged to honor one of the fall sports teams for their accomplishment. And tonight, it's the girls tennis team for another championship season. You know, the girls team captured their 12th consecutive Red Division champion and GMC championship. What a record. They finished the year with a 16-5 record. #1 ranking in the area by the Home News Tribune. And we're also the division sportsmanship winners. The girls are coached by, of course, Karen Grant. So here are the letter winners. I believe that's Debbie Sharnack.
It is.
She is first singles. She was conference champion and the Home News Tribune Player of the Year. Second singles, Anna Cooperstein was GMC tournament finalist in second singles. At third singles, Lori Seidman. She is just a freshman. Also a GMC finalist, I mentioned. Okay, first doubles. Christine Monteau and Jenny Tsai. They were conference champions in all area. And then finally at second doubles, Maren Rosenberg and Mirjam Jaziak. They were conference champions at second doubles. Congratulations to an outstanding year by one of the sports that generates a lot of pride for East Brunswick, the girls tennis program.
They have been outstanding, and over the years we've had certainly outstanding players.
We are trying to get their attention to turn them around.
We've had a super coach. Karen Grant has done an outstanding job with these young ladies.
All right, here they are.
Here they are. They're going to turn around and face
Excellent.
the camera.
GMC champions. All righty. Okay, let's take another break, and we'll be back with the second half after this. Okay, we're back at East Brunswick High School, where the Lady Bear basketball team, after a sluggish start, has jumped out now to a 34-23 lead at halftime. They got some things going after a while. The first period was definitely different from the second.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, the difference was 13 points. The Bears scored 23 points in the second quarter, and South Brunswick only with 10. To look at the individual scoring before we start the second half, Jill Masterton with 17. And as we were looking up some records here, we noticed that against Edison, Jill had 5 threes. Against Oldbridge, 4. That big overtime victory. And then against Bishop R, she tied an East Brunswick record set by Nikki McBride in 95-96 season with 7 in a game. And we're working on some numbers here to see how many she's going to have for a career so far. And Medansky with 2.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Medansky with 2. Justine Barbado with 4. Beth Choma with 1. Jenna Barbado with 4 also, and Aaron Whalen with 6 for a total of 34 points for East Brunswick. Just looking at the fouls, we got Jenna Barbado with Jenna's got 2, Jamie Assini with 2, and Sylvia Medansky with 2. And for South Brunswick, we have DeMotor with 6, Rogan with 2, Balaccia with 1, Mastronardi with 4, Harbison with 4, and Langone with 6.
Okay.
Okay, we're ready to go.
We're underway with this third quarter of play. East Brunswick inbounding, holding a 9-point lead, looking to extend that. Assini back out to Masterson. Nice move. However, they call a travel by Barbado off that shot.
Actually, I think the travel they called on.
Jill?
Yeah.
Huh.
They said she took an extra step before she released the pass. But
it's sort of micro-analyzing, but whatever.
Okay.
All right. Defensive pressure by South Brunswick. Good lob pass inside. However, she was underneath too much. Ball goes off Assini. Stepped on it, actually. So the Vikings with the inbounds. This is Mastronardi, puts it up and in. 6 points for her.
Turnover.
Yeah. Is it 34-25?
That's correct.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking it was a 9-point lead. It was actually 11-point lead.
Right.
There's a good shot by South Brunswick. That was Harbison, Charlie. You
Yep.
didn't get that.
All right, okay, thank you.
34-27. South Brunswick not going away. Inside to Barbado. Tries to turn around, put it up, will not go. Forced a bad shot. However, East Brunswick with the turnover. Assini from the foul line. Won't go. Off of Barbado.
Barbado or Medansky got a piece of that ball.
Good defense by Masterton. So she tries to take a three. There's the fourth one.
And she takes and makes the three.
Let's keep an eye on this.
We got it.
37-27.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, we're in her face. She gets the rebound and kind of rips it away and sort of puts that three right up.
Good defense. However, South Brunswick was able to come up with it, and Sylvia Medansky charged with that foul. Her third.
His third, right? Sylvia has not been able to get into her rhythm this evening, either, with just 2 points in the first half, but I'm sure she'll pick it up here in the second half.
Langone misses the first.
That's Beth Choman, number 3, in for Sylvia Medansky.
Langone makes the second, so it's 37-28. East Brunswick with a 9-point lead. Barbado, lots of room. Choma from the corner. Bounces around. South Brunswick loses the handle. So the Bears will inbounds. This is a set play.
Got
a lot of outside looks.
Well, I think they wanted to swing it there.
Ahead of the field. A foul.
I'm going to tell you something. Jenna Barbado was not going to allow that young lady to get a layup.
Right. And by the way, she picks up her third.
Her third.
So Medansky and Jenna Barbado with 3 fouls each. To the line goes Harbison. Makes the first. She's 3 for 3.
Yeah. I love to watch foul shooting technique. It's one of my things.
Okay.
And she has a very nice technique.
Right.
Very simple, up and over the front rim. But didn't
Won't
make
go.
the second one. Didn't go.
37-29. Masterson with the ball.
Behind the back, right to the hoop,
it
and
up.
she gets crushed.
Ooh. Gotta watch it.
By number 25, just ripped her. I don't think she was trying to hurt her, but
No.
She really went down hard there.
That would be Langone's third foul.
She grabbing that knee, that's what bothers, but she's fine. She's up and.
So Jill to the line.
20 points on the evening for Masterton.
Misses the first.
As the Bears only 3 points here again.
Right.
Bears.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. No, Whalen has a 3, remember?
Oh, yes. No, in this quarter.
Oh, I see what you got. Okay. Masterson misses the second as well.
Misses both. Don't see that very often.
Shot put up. Oh, won't go. Bounces around. South Brunswick with the rebound. They lose the handle. And it goes to East Brunswick.
Off number 12 then. Masterton again involved.
So Whalen in the game. I tell you, they get a lot of room at the top of the key. No wonder they're shooting so many threes. Whalen inside.
Nice
Somebody
pass.
was left open. Chama misses the
layup.
chipper. Oh boy, you worked so hard.
It's a great look, great pass, set it
Inside.
up very well.
That was a force.
Cassini.
I thought she was fouled. They're going to call a double dribble on that.
Well, Malata saw an opportunity for an easy one, so she took a second dribble at it. Well, I always wanted to do that.
Masterson sets up for the three. A little short. Off EB.
Changed his mind, the official there in midstream. He looked like he was going to point to East Brunswick. Oh, they changed his mind. He did.
5 minutes to go, third quarter, 37-29, the Bears. Bounce pass.
Two hands.
How'd she get an open look like that? Oh! Barbado with it. Cuts to the inside.
She doesn't hesitate.
Okay, with it is Balachi. Bounced away.
That's Jill Masterton on a nice defensive play. Just she had that acceleration right at the right time. Just popped it in there and knocked it out of bounds.
That's an example of the hard work that Reggie talks about.
She plays most of the whole game. Every game.
Two good shots. Won't go. Whalen. Bounce pass. That wasn't there. Whoops. Sini wasn't expecting it.
No,
not a good sequence right here.
No, it wasn't. And Aaron had the right idea to move it up in front of her, but Choma was in a position where it was extremely difficult to handle any kind of pass.
Oh, they say South Brunswick was on the line. So it's East Brunswick ball, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently when she stepped to throw the ball inbounds, you cannot step inbounds to release that ball.
Oh, that goes off of Whalen.
Bears up by 8 here, Jim.
Yeah, it's not out of the woods, let's put it that way. Whoops. Got to be an offensive foul.
Little John with her second just ran over Masterton.
Yeah. She was determined to go to that hoop in one straight line. The only thing, Jill was in her way.
Well, Jill has been on the floor 4 or 5 times tonight.
South Brunswick coaching staff not agreeing with that call, but I don't see how you could call it any other way.
I saw it that way. No, you never want that. You know, you want it to call your way. That's it.
Oh, blocked
By Whalen.
That was forced.
Yep. Got in there a little too far.
Dominator.
Ooh,
that was. I think that was even wilder.
That shot right there. Have you heard they call it running one-hander?
Yeah.
That is the definition of a running one-hander.
I thought that was a flying one-hander.
Oh, flying one-hander. Yeah. Well, she was running fast. Running
Also,
fast one-hander.
She had some air underneath her.
Yes, she did. Who was that foul? Was on Choma. That's her second.
Beth on the foul, right? Correct. Okay. Bounces around. Assini with it. Barbado. They got a 2-on-1 here if they use it. Pass inside to Whalen. Won't go. Whalen with her own rebound. Called jump ball.
She got
That was
mugged.
a quick whistle.
She got mugged.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And possession arrow to South Brunswick. 37-29.
South Brunswick winning this quarter here.
Yeah, they are. Well, they haven't ran out of gas. Bounce pass inside to Langone. Puts it up and in.
Nice pass, nice shot.
She's got 9 points.
Yes, she does.
37-31. Assini. She hasn't made one all night. Masterson with the shot. That will not go. Choma bounces it around. Assini back outside. Going to give it to Masterson. She decides to put it up.
And she doesn't make it.
Don't want to look at the shooting percentages tonight.
Oh, the Bears have missed a ton of easy ones. But they'll get another chance here. Inbounds to the Bears.
Here we go. Bounce pass up. Barbado couldn't get the handle, so she couldn't get the shot. Whalen with an open look. She hits a three. That's her
Well,
second.
that's the problem. See, Aaron's got to back up and get a little further away from the basket.
And a timeout here with the score East Brunswick 40, South Brunswick 31. 2:49 left to go in the third quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. And let's listen to Reggie Carney.
Hey, like we did closing out the half, it's a good time right here, this last 2:30. Guys, last 2:30, get after it here. Come on, come on, come on. Let's stretch this out here. Guys, everybody keep rebounding, right? Everybody keep going to the glass. Score. 1, 2, 3, score.
Masterton has not been out of the game as far as I know.
Possibly for a minute or so, not at the end of one of the first quarter, I think. But not long. You're right. You're absolutely right.
All right, let's see if East Brunswick can turn it up a notch here. Shot. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Inbounds. Ball handled by Mastronardi now. The odometer is not in the game. Got to get rid of it.
Littlejohn is tied up there. A nice move by Justine Barbado. Tough on defense.
Turnaround shot. East Brunswick with the rebound. Here comes Barbado. There's Masterson on the left side. Could not quite connect.
We got number 14 into the game, Jessica Campbell for East Brunswick.
All right, thank you.
We missed that when she went in. Her father and mother, both graduates of East Brunswick High School.
All right, so we got a second generation. Masterton kicks it out.
And it's the three!
There you go.
Jessica Campbell.
43-31, East Brunswick.
That's the first thing Reggie teaches them when they come out of the crib, I think. Shoot that three.
All right,
Oh.
so a 12-point lead. That might be the largest of the game.
It's amazing. You know, 3 threes this quarter for East Brunswick, and that's South Brunswick's been working so hard to stay even.
Right. Tie up.
East Brunswick's ball.
Goes to East Brunswick. I'll tell you what, it hasn't been a sterling night of shooting for East Brunswick, but one constant is Jill Masterton's defense. She gets her hands in there. She's ahead. She makes the key block. Really the complete player.
Got a great presence on the court.
Yeah. And
both ends of the court.
And I'm understanding, Charlie, what you say about why she's a Division I player.
I think she is.
Yeah.
I certainly do. That was Jamie Yassini
Right.
getting off the snide tonight here. Finally played a good floor game.
Yep. 45-31, 45-33.
23, Harbison.
Right. 1:20 left to go, third quarter. After a sluggish start, East Brunswick has kind of taken over and has been pretty much holding on to this 10-point lead. Good.
See him set that back door.
Yeah. Wow.
That was Justine Barbado with 2.
47-33, a minute to go. There's a foul. There hasn't been a lot of fouling in this quarter.
No, not exceptional. That was Justine trying to steal the ball back there with Jessica Campbell.
Her second. Whalen back in.
Boy, she gives you all she's got every time. Justine.
All righty, here we go. South Brunswick, under a minute. Whoops, wasn't expecting that pass. Inside look, puts it up and in. Rogan. 47-35. Cassini. Choma. Back outside to Masterson. Lets it go. Short.
She got pushed through a little bit. Oh, okay.
Pass down court. There's a good to Dometer. Puts it up and in. All right, Dometer with their 8th point, 47-37.
That was nice ball movement on the part of South Brunswick. That's foul on number 11.
Malata, first foul. Team's 4th. All right, substitution.
Lauren Schaefer,
right.
senior member of the volleyball team this year, did an outstanding job there. There goes Masterson, going to get 19 seconds rest.
She'll be ready to go in the 4th quarter.
Oh, she'll be ready, sure.
She has 4 3-pointers tonight. She's been sort of heating it up in the late in these games. Charlie, you mentioned she had the 7 to tie a single game record for East Brunswick against Bishop Bar.
What'd you say, 4 tonight, right, Jim?
She's got 4 thus far.
4 and 4, 8 and 12, 23 pointers in the last 4 games so far.
There you go.
Not too bad.
All right, The foul was charged to Harbison, her first. And you have Barbado at the line. Puts it up and in. Justine is 3 for 4 from the line thus far. Not good on the second, however. Jump ball, South Brunswick ball. 1 second left. Heave ho. There it is. Oh, that goes to East Brunswick.
Yes, that comes back here. That comes back here. Oh, look who's off the bench.
So they put a
well, she only got 18 seconds rest, Masterton. We said she was going to get 19.
Exactly.
1 second remaining on the clock in the end of the period.
Got to be a set play here. You know,
oh, yeah.
we got 1 second
he's
left.
Got one, yep. Just 1 second.
Well, the ball never
went
in the
inbounds.
court.
Bears
so
got it out underneath.
Right.
You're going to set a little screen up here, and they're going to try to get the ball to Masterton or Orsini, I would think.
Curious to see what this play is. There it
is.
is.
Jamie's got it. It's good if it goes.
All right, so the end of 3 quarters of play, East Brunswick with a 48-37 lead. So actually, they were outscored by 2 points in that quarter by South Brunswick, were they not?
14-12, I believe.
Okay.
No, that's not right. Something's the matter here. 1, 2,
well, they had an
11-point
lead.
9, 10, 14, 14 is what I have.
Okay.
Still 11-point lead.
It is.
Yes?
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah. 14-14.
Well, now I'm going to give you a question here. We got the East Brunswick stats here, and I know you've been doing games here since about 1980 or before.
Something like that.
Well, it's been a while. Okay, career points for East Brunswick. Who's the leading in a season?
Jess Oshetsky.
Ah, that's a career.
Oh, career?
Not in a season. In a career, you're right. Jess Oshetsky, 1997 to 2000. 1,658. How about for a season? Most points for East Brunswick in a season.
Kara Mataseski.
Oh, no, that Kristen Breen, 539.
Oh, that's right, Kristen Breen.
Yeah, Kara Mataseski.
You know why?
42 points against Perth Amboy.
Kristen played 4 years. She was 4 years varsity.
Sure, she played as a ninth, and so did Kara, matter of fact.
Yep.
Mataseski did.
As did Jess.
Yep.
Madansky back in the game.
And Masterton back in.
All right, good hustle by Aaron Whalen.
Jump ball. That's the arrow goes to South Brunswick.
All right, next game we do with the boys. I'm gonna fire some at you.
You're gonna fire some
at
me? Okay.
All right.
I'm looking down this list for another question here.
Barbado off the steal, goes out of bounds. 7:40 left to go in the game. This is the 4th quarter. South Brunswick having trouble finding somebody. They get it in, however. Harbison puts it up, won't go. Cassini with it. Down the court she comes. Masterson. There's Whalen, she's already got 2. Look at that defense.
And a nice move by Lancone there. Bounced it off of Sylvia's thigh, and that was the only thing she could do.
This team is so well drilled. So, I mean, it's instinctive as to what happens if a shot's missed, they automatically just collapse on the other team.
Coaching.
Yep. Dometer. Mastronardi in the corner. Harbison has it, puts it up. She's been effective.
Nice move, got inside of Jamie Orsini there and was able to put it up.
All right, they got it back under 10, 48 to 39.
You think that we were talking the Bears would blow them out and so forth. Not South Brunswick came to play.
Turnover. They say that Jamie palmed it.
Well, the first thing, I just want to comment on that. I know our viewers saw that. Jamie, you don't want to turn your back to the basket.
Okay.
As soon as you turn your back to the basket, you're at a disadvantage. I used to take that shot over my head, from looking the other way, but the percentage, it wasn't very good there.
I understand. All right, South Brunswick could make this an interesting game if they convert here.
Yes.
Shot up, will not go. Bounced around, East Brunswick with it. Barbado head of the field. Now she's got Madansky cutting in. Oh, was a little behind. Masterson 3-point try. Oh!
Unable to hit it.
Here comes South Brunswick. Ahead of the field is Harbison. Whoa! 48-41. South Brunswick hanging in. Madansky. Barbado to her sister. Madansky back with it. She's fouled.
Bumped by number 25.
Yep. Langone, that's her fourth.
That's her fourth.
Ooh.
What do we got in team fouls? 6 team foul? All right. I think it should be 6. Maybe it's 5.
All right, East Brunswick. To Barbado, gets the handle. Jill, open look.
And she got fouled by number 3.
Now that's the 16th foul, so after this it'll be a 1-on-1.
Dometer. That was on the shot, so Masterson will go to the line for 2.
And not unimportant foul shots here.
No, they're not. Bears only up by 7.
Jill hits the first.
Of course, you'd like to see her on the foul line.
Yeah. Langone with 4 fouls will take a seat, but she's been very effective. That one's short. South Brunswick comes down with the rebound, 49-41, just under 6 minutes to play in this game. An open look. Wow. Dometer, that's her 10th point, and it's a 6-point margin, 49-43. Bounce pass won't go. Madansky's going to take it. Nope. Puts it up, and she draws a foul.
On 23. Haverson, that's her second.
Sylvia with just 4 points on the evening. That's got to be below her average. And Reggie Carney's going to take a
She's
break
averaging
here.
14.
Yeah. So let's see what the strategy is going to be.
The big question right now is, why do we refuse to play any defense at all? How many more times can their girl break you down one-on-one and get a layup, and we can't even get a help defender over there? They're just taking us one-on-one. All right, so sooner or later, you got to draw a line in the sand. All right, you got to stand up for what you believe in. You're not playing any defense. Down here, if one person gets the ball, 4 people are standing there watching her. So down here, get into zoom, be aware for your back doors, but down this end, understand, we are an upset waiting to happen because we are not playing any half-court shell defense at all. We're doing nothing at all. All right, we're just begging for a disaster here. You got to turn up your defense now. Win, 1, 2, 3, win. Let's go.
You know, Charlie, the camera was too close in for us to get a look at that, but I saw the Barbado sisters sitting next to each other. First of all, Reggie's eyes were on them, talking about defense. So
Well, I think no one has played exceptional defense here in the last few minutes.
What was funny was Justine. She was just nervous, up and down with her legs, and then Jenna kind of gave her a tap, like, calm down.
Calm down. We'll be, well, you let them hang around here. That's Madansky. That's her 3rd point, first foul shot.
Okay, 50-43.
No.
All right.
Up Barbado.
Steal.
No.
Barbado. There you
Another
go.
one. That's it, Justine.
Okay. She settled down on that one. 52-43. Bounce pass. Madansky, just enough defense. There's Barbado with the rebound.
Jenna, nice rebound.
Takes her time. Sets it up. Look out. Gives to Justine. Masterton. Assini puts it up. Won't go. A little hard off the board. And another good defensive play there.
By Masterton.
Right. Assini, good look to Barbado. Justine again with the basket. 54-43.
That's her 11th point. Justine has picked it up here.
Yes, she has. Mastronardi. Stolen.
By Masterton.
Call a double dribble. Very perceptive eyes by the official.
Well, what he said was that she hit it to the floor and then picked it up and started her dribble again. That's what it was. Interrupted dribble is what it was called.
All right.
Double dribble is another word. kick by Justine.
So she's playing defense.
Well, you know, it's that soccer defense.
By the way,
She's
talking
a
about
good soccer player. She's
Yeah.
quite a soccer player, I tell you. Great soccer player.
4:15 left to go in the game. East Brunswick with an 11-point lead, 54-43. Time beginning to be a factor.
Well, Coach,
How did
Nice
she find
pass.
Langone?
nice pass.
They're going to charge that to Masterton? No.
It's got to be Langone.
Yeah,
She's,
and that's her
That's
fifth.
her fifth.
Yeah. You
Well,
know,
what did Coach tell you, the South Brunswick coach, tell you before the game? She wanted to score how many points?
40.
She got 43.
Yeah.
The only problem, the Bears got 54.
Yeah. Hey, you know,
Nice.
Langone fouls out. Nice game by her.
She played very well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 points.
But she was all over the place.
Yes, got a lot of rebounds, played well off the floor. You know what? I think if that foul against been on an East Brunswick player, I would have said it was kind of a ticky-tack job. You know? But, you hate to see somebody foul out.
Yeah, absolutely.
In that kind of situation. I think she committed a foul,
Yeah.
but I always felt if I was going to get my fifth one, I better get it good. You know, and take an arm off or something, a couple of fingers,
Sure.
or whatever.
By the way,
All right,
that
you
foul
ready
is
for
a one-on-one
You ready
now.
for another question?
Oh, okay.
Ready for another question?
Okay.
Let's see here. You know how many threes? Gee.
And the answer is not Sid Schiff.
That's what I'm looking for. All right, best free throw percentage for a career.
Best free throw percentage for a career.
Yep.
See, it doesn't have anything to do with the number of foul shots. It's the most effective.
Well, you have to have a certain number. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's a minimum number?
Yeah, so it couldn't be. You couldn't be 1 for 1 or something like that.
I'm going to pass on this one. I don't think I have a
Okay.
clue.
All right, Jesse Olszewski.
It was Jess.
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
77% for a season, 70% for a career.
By the way, talking about Jill Masterton,
Yes.
in that piece at the Star Ledger, shot will not go. She said that she thinks she's going to be going to college to play softball.
At Lafayette is what I heard.
Yes, that was the college. I'll tell you, great choice.
Oh, great school, yeah.
Yeah. But softball is her game.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, she plays mean basketball as
She plays
well.
a great game of
Yeah.
basketball. She's so alert, so aware. You know, I mean, she just.
Charlie, I dare say she could play for Lafayette, no problem, if she ever decided to play
It's a
basketball.
non-scholarship part of the Patriot division, and they do not give scholarships.
There's a toss out to Masterton. They can afford to take a little clock off. Maybe that was what Reggie said in the huddle.
Well, he didn't want us to just chuck some things up. He wanted to run his offense and be smart with the ball.
Right. So this is a fast-moving game tonight.
3:05 the remaining. Cassini. Good movement of the ball by the Bears. Medansky caught in the corner.
They call jump.
Tied up. East Brunswick arrow pointing for the Bears.
Timeout, South Brunswick. They won a 30.
Okay, we're talking about three-pointers.
Yeah.
Career three-pointers, percentage-wise. Best percentage three-pointers.
Could that be Kara Mataseski?
No, she graduated last year.
Last year.
Plays for Monmouth College or University. I'm not sure what Monmouth is called these days.
You're not going to let me look.
No, I'm not going to let you look.
You see, you have to understand I have short-term memory loss.
Okay, fine. Both careers and for season. Liz Whalen.
Liz Whalen, of course.
44% from 3 points for a season, and for a career of 37%. That's
right.
not too bad.
You're going to have to stop. You're
All right,
embarrassing
we're going to
me
stop.
now.
That's enough. That's enough. And I know you're going to get me the next time.
Yep. Assini with it. Lofts it up. Won't go. However, Masterton draws the foul.
Number 11, looks like.
Yep. You know, when this is all said and done, East Brunswick might end up with a double-digit victory. But I'll tell you what, South Brunswick really
has played well
they
and
have
hard.
done a nice
they've
job.
They've been very aggressive. They've haven't backed off. Got a little tired there at one point, but they got a second win.
And I think shot falls in.
That's
Boy, Jill-
Masterton's 22nd point.
She's been to the line an awful lot, too. Jamie Bomer, I think, has to be pleased with the effort by her team. They were clearly overmatched here, but they just hustled. They played good defense. They rebounded like she wanted them to.
All right,
They
make that 25 for Masterton.
Okay. In the corner. Malata shot will not go. Bounces around. They give it to East Brunswick, 2:30.
That's the one thing that South Brunswick doesn't seem to have, Jim. They've gotten a lot of nice baskets, South Brunswick inside, but that outside presence.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I'm just looking. I don't see any threes. Not the threes are the answer for outside.
No,
all
you're
the time,
right.
but
Most of those shots have been from the inside.
from inside. We've been giving up a lot.
But a lot of them have been hustle shots, too.
Hustle, absolutely. South Brunswick has hustled the whole game.
Yeah. Do we have the schedule for East Brunswick girls? I don't know if that's handy.
Yes, I have it.
We have a lot of paper.
I have it right here.
Okay. Maybe we can take a look and see what it's going to look like.
What's coming up?
Yeah.
We have South Brunswick tonight. Woodbridge. Wait a minute. I'm up here. Hillsborough on the 18th here, Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Okay, that'll be fun.
And then with Woodbridge, J.P. Stevens,
Right.
who's up there, is going to be good. It was here first night.
Uh-huh.
Came right down to the final whistle.
So there you go.
So Hillsborough's good. Stevens is going to be tough. And then in the 31st, the Elizabeth tournament, some nice teams up there. And then Bishop Bar away. So the Bears are going to be tested here. There's no question.
Don't put that away.
Okay.
Do they have any, when Heather comes back in February, any games against, like, out of GMC, the conference? Do you see anything that looks interesting?
Actually, after the Elizabeth tournament, nothing before. Oh, I'm sorry, St. Dominic's.
St. Dominic's.
Here
okay.
on the 15th of February.
Okay, and you said the Elizabeth tournament?
That's correct.
And who are they going to be playing in that?
It's up in Elizabeth.
Okay.
And they don't have the teams listed. But,
all right. Okay. Fine.
I'm sure that it's going to be. They'll have a worthy opponent up there.
1:53 left to go in this game. East Brunswick with a 13-point margin now, 56-43. They lost the handle on that.
Bounced it off her foot.
Whoa!
Dometer put Aaron Whalen right down on the.
Yeah, I think Reggie was carping for a deliberate foul, perhaps.
Oh, I don't think so. There was no intent there, I don't think.
Aaron Whalen will go to the line. That is the 10th team foul in South Brunswick. So she will shoot too.
Good. And that's 10 points this evening for Aaron Whalen.
All right. Won't go. However, Masterson still playing the game.
Two more for Jill.
27 on the evening.
27.
And that is the largest lead, 59-43. Boy, I'll tell you what, Jill Masterton is just...
We can't say enough about her. I hope that
she doesn't rest.
No, she doesn't. No, I thought as you said that, Beth Choma coming into the game. That's Jamie Assini going out.
Right.
But Jill's still on the floor.
1:30 left to go. East Brunswick 59-43. Shot up will not go. Beth Choma with the rebound. This is Barbado. To Medansky. Open is Whalen.
Oh.
She hurried it to avoid the foul.
But she got hit anyway
Yeah.
by number 4. That's her second, Rogan.
So Erin Whalen already in double figures tonight. She hasn't seen a heck of a lot. I mean, she's maybe played half the game, perhaps.
A little bit more. I think she's been the first one off the bench here. She's been playing more and more in each game. Lauren Schaefer, number 45, coming in for Sylvia Medansky, who finishes the evening with 3 points. I just couldn't seem to get started here. Yeah.
Whalen makes the second. 61-43.
Whalen with 12.
Harbison hanging.
Foul
She gets fouled.
By Schaefer. Was that Schaefer or Masterton?
They're going to call that on Schaefer.
Right.
Shot up and good. This is the one you like from the foul line.
Yes, I do.
She is 4 for 6.
Yep, dumping her back into the game. I got 1, 2, 3.
Makes the second. I'm sorry, 5 for 6.
5 for 6.
Right.
Yep.
It's a good bit of foul shooting on the part of Jessica Harbison.
Okay.
She leaves the game.
61-45.
Yep.
Just over a minute.
Whaling gets around. Now she's triple teamed. Choma inside looking for Schaefer. Good hustle by South Brunswick.
Yep, good thought, though. Good thought on the pass.
Shot from Dometer.
Nope. Short. You saw the shot she took. She was moving backwards as she was shooting it. Makes it that much longer, that much harder to make it. All right, there goes Jill Masterton.
Finally. I'll tell you what, she deserves a good hand for that effort. So Campbell back in the game, having hit a three-pointer early on. She's set up for another one. Blocked. Schaefer with the rebound. And they're going to call Lauren on the foul.
Okay, that's Lauren's second.
16 fouls.
Actually, that was a good foul by her.
Yeah.
Because South Brunswick had two girls down the other end of the floor. No East Brunswick player got back. 44 seconds remaining. 61-45.
Charlie, East Brunswick's going to move to 9-1. And you know what? I was looking at Reggie Carney's record, career record.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what, you talk about consistency. 20-3, 22-4, 19-3. I mean, every single season, if they lose more than 5 games, it's like, whoa, what's wrong with East Brunswick? And this year, it's going along the same way.
He just keeps improving.
So we get the foul charge to Mastra Nardi. Barbato at the line, will not go.
We're over that 10 number, so that's why there's 2 shots.
Bounce, will not go. Stolen by Campbell. Sets it up for Schaefer. She's going to take it. Oh.
Almost.
This is Whalen with it.
Hit by number 4.
They're fouling away here.
18 seconds.
So Rogan picks up her third.
Still playing hard. Whalen back to the line, trying to add to her total.
Right, she will shoot 2.
13. I'm sure that's a career high for her on the
really
varsity level. On 14.
Not too bad from the foul line either.
Oh, very effective.
6 for 8.
Yep.
Shot won't go. 10 seconds as it goes out of bounds. 63-45. Again, East Brunswick 18-point lead. You read the papers tomorrow, you think, whoa, not a problem. But as late as the third quarter, this game was a little bit in doubt. South Brunswick had narrowed it to 6 points.
That's correct, right. I was impressed with the effort given by South Brunswick tonight.
5 seconds left to go. Shot up by Campbell.
Left-handed shot. Board.
And that is it.
63-45, our total.
Yep. So, like we said, this game was a little in doubt. Quality effort by actually both teams when all said and done. And again, who stands out in my mind? Jill Masterton with a superb offensive effort, 27 points on the evening, and a fine defensive job. Charlie, you have scoring?
Yes, I have the East Brunswick scoring, as you indicated, Masterton with 27. You had 3 for Medansky, Justine Barbato with 11, Jamie Assini with 2, well below her average, Beth Choma with 1, Jenna Barbato with 4, and Erin Whalen with 14, and Jessica Campbell with 3.
Okay.
For a total of 63 for the Bears. Another outstanding effort. And I think we had Haberson and Lancôme leading the way for South Brunswick.
All right, so the final score this evening, East Brunswick winning 63-45, improving their record to 9-1. Meanwhile, South Brunswick falls to 1-8. But I'll tell you what, I think they can take solace in tonight's game and maybe build on something for the rest of the season. That's going to do it here from East Brunswick. For Charlie King, this is Jimmy Allinder saying thanks for being with us.